Hey everyone and welcome back to some more Civilization 6. So, let's continue where we left off. I would still like to try taking the Chinese capital, but maybe we should wait with the next war until we get musketmen and bombards. Because that won't take very long, we will get gunpowder as soon as we finish the armory. And we'll finish the armory in 9 turns, and then we can research metal casting. We already got the boost, so it won't take too long. Unless Gorgo gets really close to capturing the capital, then I will declare war and move in myself. But if that doesn't happen, I'll wait until musketmen and bombards. As for the builder, I think we should send him to our newer cities actually, although I wouldn't mind a few more lumber mills around Canberra. But it's working all the improved tiles right now. Huh. Rockhampton could really use more production, but it doesn't really have any good tiles for that. So, yeah, let's go help our newest cities a little bit. Alright. And we can try to go north to explore there. There's not much left to explore, really. Mostly the part of the continent around Gorgo. China denounced us. I didn't see that one coming. So, we are about to finish university. And then another 2 universities. We should catch up to Gorgo's science output pretty quickly. Also, there's still a barbarian camp over here from the looks of it. Maybe we should try and get rid of it. But we don't know what kinds of units are guarding it, so might not be worth the trip. Okay, so, yep, let's just disembark, then we'll go north and embark again if necessary. We still have really good relations with Gorgo, so I don't think we have to worry about her declaring war on us. That seems rather unlikely. And we finished mass production. So, let's see. We will get gunpowder in 7 turns, so what can we research in 7 turns? Because I'd like to get started on metal casting as soon as we finish that armory. I suppose we could do a few turns in banking. Or printing. Actually, yeah, we can get printing, because we are about to finish our 2nd university. Let's see, how many turns do we need? 7 turns. Okay, so we'll do 6 turns in printing and then switch to something else, do 1 turn of that, and then switch to metal casting. That seems entirely reasonable. We are also going to need 1 more bombard or 1 more catapult to get siege tactics boost. So probably in our capital. I actually removed the catapult from the queue because I want that workshop ASAP. But we might have to change that again. What's our highest production city right now? Let's have a look. Oh yeah, that would be Novgorod. I suppose we could build a catapult in here once we finish the armory. That's not a bad idea. In fact, I think that's going to be the fastest way to do it. Anyway, let's remove some of these jungles, shall we? That will help both production and food. What do you want? Oh yeah, that's because we're not at war anymore. Gorgo is pretty annoying. But it's only -2, so doesn't really matter all that much. And the next civic, recorded history. Yeah, I suppose so, that's only 4 turns. And civil service is already boosted. Let's go for civil service. And now we can switch our government. So, Merchant Republic. Which policies do we have right now? Charismatic leader, serfdom, and conscription. Are we recruiting any builders right now? Yes, we are. Okay, then. Might be worth keeping serfdom in that case. But we can pick up serfdom again in 4 turns, if we want to. Anyway, Merchant Republic. And let's see. We could actually pick up a builder production bonus. Maybe. How about trade routes? We got 2 trade routes, so it might be worth picking up caravansaries, especially since we will be getting more trade routes very soon. I will keep serfdom. Let's see, what else do we want? I don't think we'll need professional army in the next 4 turns, so we can pass on that. Medina Quarter? No, we only have like 1 city that would benefit from that. Not worth it. I think we should grab caravansaries. And then what else? Maybe +2 great scientist points per turn. That wouldn't hurt. We aren't really recruiting any units right now, so unit production boost doesn't make any sense. I don't see any obvious choices right now. We could grab land surveyors. There are a few tiles I would like to buy, but with this kind of income, I'm not too excited about spending money for tiles. Not really. So what then? Good question. We don't have any theater squares. I suppose we can boost our trade routes even more. So +1 culture and +1 science from all international trade routes. That might work. And a unit production boost for when we do start producing units. I don't think I'll be building any defensive. Well, actually, this will work for city walls, right? We can pick that up. I am actually building city walls in at least 1 city, I believe. Do you want another encampment district? Not right now, I don't think so. So let's grab a feudal contract then. Production bonus for medieval and renaissance melee and ranged units. Okay, sounds good. How many cities do we have not on our original continent? I would have to check that. But colonial offices might be worth it, depending on how many cities we got that would benefit from it. But for now, I think this is fine. Serfdom, caravansaries, feudal contract. Yeah, looks good to me. So, accept. And let's check city walls. I think they are queued up somewhere. Or maybe they aren't. Actually, looks like we are mostly done with that. Oh yeah, they are queued up after the builder. Yeah, that will help. That will speed things up a little bit. Alright, I'll just get rid of that policy in 4 turns, probably.
Nay.
What do you want? I don't care. In fact, we could swap the builder with the walls. That would speed things up a little bit. Or we could keep that policy a little bit longer. It will work for other buildings as well. So that's a Django, let's remove that. And that will finish construction. What should we get next? Is there a good spot for industrial district? Yeah, there actually is. And it would affect 3 or even 4 cities. Might be worth building. Alright, let's grab one. Over here. And we'll chop the other Django. Sounds good? Next. How's that armory coming along? 5 more turns, alright. And Sparta isn't really making any progress on the Chinese capital, which is a good thing for us. I don't mind waiting a little bit. It shouldn't be too hard to capture it once we get musketmen and bombards. Even one bombard will be a big help. There's a new builder, so first improve the bananas. And then we'll see. So remove the jungle again. 20 more turns. We got one more jungle that we can remove. And then that still leaves us with one more build. Or we could remove the forest and then get a mine, because this is a hill. That's actually better. Removing a forest will be worth more hammers. And then we can have a hill with a mine. For a little bit of extra production. And that way the industrial zone should finish in relatively reasonable time frame. And we got another great scientist, nice. Instantly builds a university and library in this district. Universities provide +2 science. Yeah, that is pretty nice. We should grab that. Do we have any city with a campus? But no university. I don't think so, but we can always build a new one. Let's have a look. We might have one that's still working on it. Oh, Novgorod. It doesn't have a university and we're not working on one. Okay. That might be worth it. We are finishing one in Canberra. Yeah, I think Novgorod would be the best candidate here. Seeing how we have 0 progress towards the university. Yeah, sounds good. So let's grab that scientist. And oh, he popped in here. Very convenient. Okay then. Done. And that also gives us astronomy boost. And our next research... We can do 1 turn in, let's say, banking or something. Or 2 turns. Sounds good to me. Grab the plantation. And that's that. We got 600 gold, but we will spend most of that for unit upgrades. In not too distant future, let's just say. Right, so if we want to do that maneuver that I mentioned with the builder, we will have to buy the tile. Which I don't like too much, but this city needs some extra production. Let's just buy the tile. It's not a big deal. And the other builder... Chop the jungle. And then get a lumber mill, perhaps. Something like that. And there's gunpowder, nice. So, remove the forest. We only need 7 more turns. And catapult is next in Novgorod. Then we can get 2 bombards for the boost. Right, trade routes. 11 gold per turn. Yep, that's the best one in here. I definitely want that gold. And we still need to recruit some more traders. Maybe before that workshop. Yeah, the workshop can wait. We need more traders. And another trader in here. I think that's the fastest way to get them without disrupting our construction queues too much. We got the city walls. Okay. I don't think there's much left to explore here, but we might as well check it out. Maybe we'll find the city-state that wasn't captured. Fairly unlikely, but not impossible. And a mine, so that should help production. 5 more turns. Okay then, what else do we need here? We got 3 more builds. Let's use them for production then. Exclusively for production. We can get 2 lumber mills and then maybe 1 mine for Shizuoka. It could use some help with the aqueduct. Right, so let's do 1 more turn in banking and then we'll switch to something else. And by something else, I mean metal casting. And we might as well wait for Guild's civic. Sounds good. Monument, granary, I think. Yep. And let's start from improving the dice, then we can sell them to someone. Gorgo doesn't seem to like us as much anymore. I don't really want open borders with her. Yeah, I'm not paying that much. We need to be careful. Because she might actually get some silly ideas. Now that she's not friendly anymore. She should be friendlier once we declare war again. But we'll see about that. Monty is still friendly, but he's pretty much irrelevant in this game at this point. So, switch from banking to metal casting. And next, civic should probably be guilds. But do we want to wait for 2 markets? Probably not, we only have 1 commercial hub at the moment. So unless we build another one really quickly, then yeah. What's the highest production city that doesn't have a commercial hub? That would be Novgorod, actually. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it. Indeed. Well, we could actually build one in here. It's not a terrible idea, but I still want that catapult, you know? So if we get one here, where do we want it? Probably not on a hill, I'd rather use that for production. I guess we should replace one of the farms. That seems like the most reasonable solution. Not the wheat, because obviously we want to keep the wheat. But this one. That's +5. Definitely worth it. Okay, sounds good, let's do that. And might as well queue up the market. It will take some time, but we could actually chop the forest to speed things up. We are about to finish a builder, so we can send him south, improve the horses, chop the forest, build a mine. That will speed things up quite a bit. Especially since we are already working that tile. Alright, sounds good. And next up, probably monument. We are still a little bit behind in culture. We are still slightly behind Gorgo in science output, but we pretty much caught up at this point. And we got one more university coming up in 3 turns, so I'm not too worried about that. Okay, next. We are in a pretty good shape right now. What do you want? Oh yeah, also, we are going to need professional army. How fast can we get that? I suppose we could research naval tradition. Or theology, that's only 5 turns. Okay. How about we switch to that right now? And then work on guilds again. Yep, sounds good. One more lumber mill. And explore this general area. And let's see if we can sell the dice for a decent price. Can you swap a luxury for a luxury? Nope. Well, this is not a bad price, actually. I might even accept that deal. Will she do it cheaper for a different luxury? No. But that's a decent deal. I think I'll accept it. So 3 gold per turn and 17 flat gold. It's a decent deal, let's accept that. And we can still get more dice, but maybe later. Next up we need the tobacco improved. So let's go and do that. And production, let's see. 13.6 production in here, so not amazing. What should we get? 100 turns to build the Forbidden City. That's a little bit too much. But hey, I could build the pyramids if I wanted to. That might not be a bad idea, actually. We could probably do it much faster in a different city, but... yeah, we need other things. In fact, we need to start working on that market. But 25 turns to build pyramids. It's not a bad deal. All builders can build 1 extra improvement. That will still be quite useful in this game. I might give that a shot. You know what? Let's give it a shot. 25 turns on epic game speed is not too bad. And if no one built it until now, it's unlikely they will do it. If someone wanted it, they would have built it long time ago. Anyway, what are we going to do with the builder? Probably grab a farm and then head towards other cities. So another lumber mill. The catapult is almost done. And industrial zone, nice. Let's just grab a workshop right away to improve production. Is the border going to expand here anytime soon? I want to get the wheat, but I don't want to spend 300 gold on that. Because that's not a very good deal, to say the least. Not even close. Anything interesting in here? Probably not. How many cities does Gorgo have now? Too many. Like 10? Okay. And how's her science output now? Oh, it actually went down. Interesting. So we are in the lead now, as far as science output goes. Anyway, Rockhampton. Watermill, 24 turns? Sure. I don't think we need walls in this particular city. It's not really threatened. No, we don't. Okay then. So this builder will go south to help Novgorod with the commercial hub. And there's the catapult. Sounds good. We will get metal casting in one turn. I'm not sure if we'll be able to afford 2 upgrades, but I think we'll be able to. What do you want? Did he want open waters? I don't want any deals with you, sorry.
And first Hephaestus makes a great and massive shield. And he forged
So,
the shield
what should the next research be?
Cities.
I suppose we could get started on ballistics. Have 2 forts in your territory. Yeah, I don't think I'll be building forts, like, ever. So, let's get ballistics. Sure, sounds good. It will help our next war, whether it's going to be with China or with Gorgo. Probably with China, because I still want their capital. It's a pretty damn good city. And it will have an encampment district, which I could certainly use this close to Gorgo. It's always nice when we don't have to build it ourselves. So that's going to be the next target. But we'll wait until we are better prepared. There's no reason to rush too much. Yeah, not much to see here. As expected.
Nay.
Right, time to change policies. We need a professional army. Right about now. Gorgo is still trying.
Man suffers only because he takes seriously.
And we got a new envoy. So how's Amsterdam doing? Let's have a look. No one is really competing with us, but I'd like to get 6 envoys to get that bonus. So I suppose that's what we'll do. Sounds good. And the trade route. Let's see. We still need gold. A lot of it. So what's the best trade route for gold? Any trade route to Lisbon, basically. Okay. We could also send a trade route to Monty if we want to. Probably not worth it. Or Novgorod to Laventa. Plus on production, plus 9 gold. That's not a bad one, and also a 100% safe one. Let's go for that one. And we got 3 more builds. Let's see. Is this a hill? No, it's not. It looked like one, but unfortunately it's not. We can chop one forest and then build a farm, because we'll need some more food for this city. in the long run. Right, pasture and then we'll chop the forest. That's the plan. And let's change the policies. So first of all, professional army. And I think we'll keep everything else. We still need serfdom. Yeah, this looks good. We don't need any of these other policies. I don't think so. There's still one decent spot for a city, but I think I'll pass on that. We got more important things to work on. Plus an amenity for cities with a garrison unit might be useful, but we aren't really having any serious problems with amenities right now. Then again, I don't think we'll be producing any medieval and Renaissance units in the near future, so perhaps we should grab retainers after all. Alright, let's grab retainers. And I think that's that. Okay, sounds good, but that means we should send more garrisons to cities. Let's see. I don't want to go too far from the Chinese border. We have a few units inside cities, I guess that will do. It's just a filler policy at this point. It's not that important. We need to unlock some other mid-game and late-game policies. Production. Let's have a look. 4 out of 6 housing. What do we want in here? Another builder wouldn't hurt. Or maybe some units after all. Let's grab a builder first, because we still need a lot more improvements in this general area. Five population. And also 5 out of 5 housing capacity. We just need to finish that aqueduct faster. I don't think we can improve production any more than this. Or can we? 17.8. Okay, we can slightly finish that aqueduct and then we'll switch to more food-focused assignment. Another envoy. No need to send him to Amsterdam anymore. Let's see, which cities can we realistically get? This one. What's the bonus in here? Your trade routes to any city-state provide... Oh yeah, that's nice. We are sending trade routes to city-states. Yeah, we should definitely grab that one. I honestly expected Monty to capture these 2 city-states, but apparently he didn't. So yeah, I suppose we can ally ourselves with them. Sounds good. That will help our trade routes. Very nice. Plus 13 gold, plus 4 culture per turn with Lisbon. That's a very nice trade route. And we will be getting more trade routes soon. 2 turns. And... where was the other one? I don't think there was another one queued up right now. No, there is one queued up somewhere. I'm just not seeing it. Oh, wasn't it in Novgorod? We just finished it, right. Oh yeah, that's the one I sent to start a trade route with Loventa. So like this. This is going to be the last one, right. It wasn't included in the count because the trade route wasn't active, makes sense. Anyway, we got 3 more builds, so how about we chop a forest and then build a farm? And then maybe a lumber mill. Or something like that. Seems reasonable. Or we can get 1 lumber mill for our capital. It could use some help though. Okay then. I think we already scouted pretty much everything. Other than the ocean maybe. Might be time to either disband the scout or just to leave him on auto-explore. Is there anything queued up in here? No, there is not. Let's get walls just in case. I don't think it's necessary, but once we go to war with China, they might actually try to attack this city. So city walls certainly won't hurt. And then... Watermill monument. Yep. How's housing in here? 8 out of 9. Alright then. So this might even finish the commercial hub. Almost, 3 more turns. Sounds good. And I think that's a good moment to make a cut. I'm going to continue in the next episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.